Hello, YouTube people. Ryan's Journey coming at you with my 4-week update. So 4 weeks down. That is a 1-month surgaversery also. I don't mind the term. Just coming at you on my lunch break from work and my typical work attire. Let's do numbers first. Why not? So my high weight, which was on the first day I met my surgeon on November 18th, 2013, was 326 pounds. My surgery weight on February 24th, 2014, 1 month ago, was 294 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 266.8, and this morning I was 262 even. So that tells you this week I lost 4.8 pounds. And for total since I started this journey, I've lost 64 pounds. And in the last month since surgery, I've lost 32 pounds. So quite a bit of weight, feeling great. You know, can't complain at all. Went to the gym for the first time this morning before work. Today's my second day back to work. So things are going pretty good. Let's go talk about some NSVs. One, big one, and I was concerned about, but new suit. So my suits before, even though I had them tailored before surgery because I had lost weight on my own before surgery to be brought in, I had them brought in extra small from a tailor I know that gave me a good deal. They were still way too big. I mean, I could fold this thing over my pants where it just wasn't going to work. I mean, they were actually at work. One girl told me today that wasn't there yesterday. She said, well, your clothes were already too big before you went under surgery. And I was like, yeah, I tailored them, but they got small. So new suit, and I didn't go out to some place where I would go and get a nicer suit. I went to a place where I can get a good deal. Kohl's, if you guys know what Kohl's are about. The wife gets a bunch of coupons for there, so it actually wasn't too bad. Because I don't think I'm going to be in this size very long. Going back to work. So, yeah, I went back to work yesterday. Everybody, my manager, she opened the door and she went, "You're so healthy," which is awesome. You know, she's not one to give a lot of compliments. She does sometimes, but I knew that was a big deal when she said that, and so she even liked my haircut, which is, just kind of buzz these days, which I've gotten to like a bit. Back to the gym. So I went back to the gym this morning for the first time. I've been trying to go, but I just haven't made it. I've been sticking to my walking. This week last week I didn't walk as much. My gout flared up for 2 or 3 days there. So when that happens, I really got to stay off of it and drink a lot of water to flush it out. And I think I was lax about taking my allopurinol, which is a pill I take once a day to keep my uric acid levels down, which hopefully I will eliminate in another, 30 pounds. But that wasn't every day. Like, it's the end of the month. My prescription's already ready, and I still have like 7 pills left, so it got a little dicey for a bit, but I've got that back on track. And the gym was good. I was able to do some lighter weights. I felt myself wanting to push it a little bit, which was interesting. You look at yourself in the mirror doing your little dumbbells or weights, whatever you do, and I wasn't bench pressing or anything, but just other things like lat pull down, some dumbbells, some triceps, and then I did the elliptical I was running out of time before work, so I did it for like 20 minutes, but I felt myself wanting to push, but I knew better. I still got an incision that gets a little sore if I push my stomach a little too much, the way they pull the stomach out. But I liked it. It was nice to get that out of the way. I'm feeling more energetic, especially in the mornings because I have sleep apnea. I'm sleeping better, so that's really good. One biggest NSV for me right now is that at work, not only am I going through and gradually other employees don't work one day, that work another day where I work, they will, and I work I'll just keep it vague, in the financial industry, but they will say, everybody's so surprised, like, "Oh my gosh, you look so good," and I can't believe how much weight you lost, and these kind of things. So it's really nice to hear, and I just try to be thankful and say thank you. But the other thing that's even continuous in SV, which will be, is all of my customers that come in. I see customers all the time, and I live in a smaller beach town area. They come to my work as far as from the public, and you know, on all different class levels. But I've built a lot of relationships up, and it's amazing how, and you know, so not everybody I tell about the surgery. I try not to, but I had told like one lady that I know that she was asking me about it. She kind of was hinting, and so I told her, and she said, "Oh, you can feel comfortable." She's like, "I have 2 daughters that both had, you know, a different type of surgery each for weight loss, and they're doing really good." And so I kind of told her, and she was very happy for me. So, so that's cool. And so those NSVs are going to keep happening, which definitely isn't a bad thing. Like in the positivity about it. I haven't had anybody say, "Oh, you did that," or "Aren't you worried about this and that?" Everybody's been pretty supportive at work, which is very nice. Um, so another NSV that's kind of a big one. If you guys been following my journey, when I went to Las Vegas for my wife's birthday, it was like the week or 2 before my surgery. You know that I got there and didn't have any pants. We wanted to go to a nice dinner show type combo, and I needed to have something. I needed to have pants, and I ended up just having cargo shorts when I got there because my pants were too big at home. And so we looked everywhere. I couldn't find any pants that really fit, but we did find in Caesars they have a mall, and there's a Gap, and I found a Gap, and their biggest size they went to was 40, and at the time 40 was just not going to work. So I bought the 40s, and keep in mind back then I was like 46, maybe 44. I was probably a 44 then originally, but my pants size that I had at home were 46, and they were too big. So I got these 40s, and I was able to button them, and the wife thought that was cool. When I was in the dressing room, they're buying them, and we bought them. And but I thought this would be a cool NSV when I could fit in them. And so I made those pants work, though. I just did a little, instead of buttoning them that night when I went out, I think we used her little hair tie thing, and just, you know, it worked out. I wore my shirt untucked, and nobody noticed. It was cool. But the other night I went to a bonfire out in the beach because one of my good friends and coworkers is moving to Lake Tahoe, and the work was doing a going away party. So there was like, I don't know, 8-10 people from work, and my wife and I went, and it was really neat to be out there. And it's the first time that I'd been around some of my work people. So there were a few of them where they were all really surprised in my weight loss. I've just lost a lot of weight so far, and you know, I'm trying to stay active, so it's good weight loss. It's not where I feel like I got a lot of loose skin and things like that. That's why it was fun to go to the gym today. But that was nice. And I had a couple of like water. I let them water down, but I had my first alcoholic beverage when I was there, and they all had beer mostly. But I took my own. I just mixed vodka with Diet Cranberry and with a lot of ice, and I just kind of let the ice water down and sip it slow, and it did fine. You know, I guess I have a decent tolerance. I didn't get to the whole like where I got really buzzed really fast and then it went away. I mean, I got a little buzz like always. I didn't have much in my stomach, which I can't have, and it just was a little buzz, and it kind of stayed with me. And you know, I can't really say that there was any huge notable things that happened, but you know, maybe I got buzzed a little quicker, but it wasn't anything drastic, and it wasn't where I felt drunk or anything like that. But it was fun to just get to hang out with my friends and do that. And then so that's NSVs. That's the work, going back to work, going back to the gyms, cool things, get moving right along. As far as work goes, you know, I was curious how it would feel because I felt like, you know, 4 weeks I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like, you know, like energy levels are pretty good. First couple weeks I'd have these energy crashes. I felt like late morning, and then I'd get some energy again, and then late afternoon I'd be really tired. I did notice that yesterday around, probably around this time yesterday, it's like 4, it's in the afternoon now. I started feeling a little tired, and I don't know. I keep some protein drink in the fridge in the break room, so I just went in there and just took a couple swigs of that, and it kind of got me back on track. So no real issues there. You know, I'm going to do a quick body shot before I end the video, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is me in my suit. You can see, kind of crazy to do a body shot in the suit. I guess I'll take off my suit jacket. see here. But yeah, feeling pretty good, feeling healthier. Still got some ways to go, but just want to say thanks again for all the people that follow me, and we'll see you next time.